Hi everybody, welcome back to the cabin. Welcome back to Commonwealth. Flipper, I asked across all platforms, and we're on all kinds of platforms. And I asked people who are resellers to give feedback, give eBay a grade, give them a report card for Q4. Maybe it's a little bit premature here, but I think we have enough data at this point to kind of give them a grade and see, how are sales going for you? Maybe not just sales, maybe just the whole experience, maybe returns, maybe feedback. There's all kinds of stuff I want to talk about in the coming days, but I guess we're looking just at sales today. I'm going to give you the data. I'm going to give you the scorecard, the grade in just a minute that all of you sent to me. I'll let you know in a second. We've got some sales and something else I got to take care of first. Last video, I had a little bit of a snafu here, and I oversold Team Tebow jerseys. I had it off by quantity of one, and the only one I had left was a Denver Bronco one, but I had a sale for a Florida Gator one, so I definitely messed it up. And it was a viewer, and I sent them a message, and I'll let you know what they said. So first of all, this is Kelly. So Kelly from Georgia, thank you for being so understanding. I gave you a few options and told you I really screwed this one up, and you have my apologies. And she told me that she has a special needs child. I think it was a daughter. I don't think I saw the name unless you sent a message later. So I want to say hi to you out there. And she said that she's first a Tebow fan and then a Gators fan. So she said the Denver Bronco brand new with tags one will do just fine. So that's really not enough for me. I feel bad about it. So we're going to throw in some goodies and some extra stuff for you as well, just as a thank you, because I didn't have to cancel that order. I really appreciate that, and I hope your daughter enjoys it. Looking at the sales today, I don't think I had any of those $150, $200 sales like we've been having lately, but I have had some of those today that I'm going to film tomorrow. And this sale was one of those lost footage sales again. Just drives me nuts every time I sell one and know I lost that footage, but this lady was awesome. She was a hard bargainer though. And so I ended up buying a giant lot of stuff from her. You know what, I'm gonna ship that really quick. Needs to get out of here anyways. And this Peanuts brand new bath rug, it does have a little mark right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's in perfect shape. Other than that right there, Peanuts stuff selling good, y'all. Sold for $30 plus shipping. Might not have those giant $150, $200 sales, but I got some sales today that, well, we've got some $50 sales, but I got some sales of stuff that I love to sell. In this case, it's these little PVC DuckTales, Huey, Dewey, Louie little figures here, and those sold for $16 plus shipping. And I'm going to ask you to give your report card grade down below here too in a minute, but let's do like 3 or 4 more sales first. This one I absolutely love. I don't think I've showed this one before. It's sold before, but the person canceled it before it got on a show, definitely before we shipped it. I mean, how awesome is this? Cryptic Sesame Street size medium, adult size medium puffer jacket. It is absolutely awesome. I saw it, and this is again lost footage at the flea market down the road, and I'm like, holy moly. I'm like, how much do you want for it? I was expecting a huge answer, and they said $5. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm buying that. And there were none out there that I saw like it, at least I don't remember them. And that sold for $55 plus shipping. I made a couple of glass sales, which makes me really happy because I don't usually sell glass. One is very unlike the other one, and this is the one that's very unlike the other one. Some Tom and Jerry glasses, the old Welch's glasses. I don't want to unwrap them. I'll put them up here on the screen for just a second. And it was a bonanza sale, $14 plus shipping. You have to forgive me. Let me tell a little story about this one really quick, and then we'll do one more sale and then get to our eBay report card. Have you ever been to a sale that looks like it's been on that exact same stuff and the exact same sale, and they've been trying to sell it for just weekend after weekend after weekend, and it's down to the bare bones, and they're trying to squeeze every dime out of every piece of glass and every old book and everything like that? That's what this sale was. But sitting over there on the corner next to the staircase, after I scanned the whole place, I'm like, this isn't going to be any good. I saw 2 things that were both awesome. One was a set of books right there, which I'm sure will sell at some point. And this right here. And this is a Viking swung vase. It's 13 inches. They did not want much. They wanted a bunch for all kinds of stuff, even though it really wasn't worth much anything. They wanted next to nothing for this, and I bought it. So, pretty happy. Of course, I had to send the obligatory picture to Tim over the years, and he's like, yeah, you did good. I think I paid like $3. Maybe 5, I can't remember. But he's like, you did pretty good on that one. It's definitely Viking, and it sold for $55. Did I get that right? Let me make sure I get that right. Yeah, $55 for that one, plus shipping. Proud of myself. It's at another sale not too long after this one. This one I do have footage for. And you ever go to a sale and you just, it's all weird stuff. It's just all unique, and you just start picking stuff up. And if the prices are good, you just keep picking stuff up and you figure out what you got when you got home. That's what I did with these guys, not the X's and Allies, but the ones underneath them. Let me get these out of the way so I can grab those. I'm gonna lose my wildlife cards up there. I better take that down too. If I don't really mess things up here, it's gonna fall off. Boy, I got issues today, y'all. Here, put that there for a minute. These guys, weirdos. And I saw these boxes and I'm like, yep, they'll be good. Had no doubt whatsoever they'll be good. Almost reminded me of that Rat Fink stuff the other day. Check that out. Big Wheeler Static Model Kit. And they were, I don't know, a couple bucks. And I'm like, they'll sell. And sure enough, looked them up and they sold for $35 plus shipping. All right, so I've got the report card here, and I asked on different platforms, and I expected different answers on different platforms. You know, if you ask something in a Facebook group with nothing but resellers, you're going to get a slightly different answer. If you ask something on Instagram, a Facebook page that's not for resellers, you know, like my own personal one, or YouTube, or TikTok, you're going to get different answers. But they all came back fairly similar. And I'm going to read you, I'm going to probably put this one on the screen for you. How are your sales? And my choices here were staggering, acceptable, inadequate, or what sales. So there's my categories. So here we go. Let's start with what sales. In other words, boy, it's awful out there. Really, really bad. 10% of people. 10%. Inadequate, not what they expected at all. 22%. Acceptable, 47%. And staggering, 21%. And let me tell you, that matches almost to a T of what I've seen coming into my email, what I've seen coming through the comments. It's pretty much on par from what I've seen here. I would put myself in the acceptable range. And to be honest, I might even tend towards staggering, just because of the fact that I took, during Q4, I took, 15 days off. And one trip out west, and then we took a trip to Florida. Not a trip, I mean, they were working trips. It's not like I was at the beach or anything. My wife wasn't with me. And so I was expecting it not to be quite as good, but we did bust our butts getting some listings up, and we had some pretty good stuff too. So better than I expected. So I would put myself in between those two. It's not like we sold everything in the store. It's not like 3 years ago when you couldn't keep stuff on the shelf. You'd list it and it'd sell, list it and it'd sell. But it was pretty good. So I'm going to give Q4, I think, it's tough. B plus or A minus. I think I'm going to go with A minus. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with A minus. So let's give it a letter grade down below. A, B, C, D. You can throw in the pluses and minuses. I was an old teacher, you know. You got to give those report cards out. And if you sold on Amazon or Mercari or Poshmark or wherever, you know, if you want to grade those, you can too. If any of my old students are out there, you'll know I was not the easiest grader in the world. I didn't hand out grades, boy. If you showed up and sat in your seat and did nothing, you definitely did not get a grade. You did not pass. So, and I know that's not like that these days, boy. Let me tell you. I mean, I wasn't ridiculous. I was fair, of course. But if I got any old students out there watching, you can tell people in the comments. I remember seeing Paul Philly Flipper pick one of these up forever ago. And he's like, yeah, they sell okay. I'm like, okay. You know, but you got to buy them cheap. And that's for sure the case, especially when you don't clean them like me. And Biletti or something like that. I've sold 3 or 4 over the last few years. This one's $13.95, $12.95 plus shipping. So it's not a big money maker at all. My mom came over and gave me a bunch of stuff that I'm supposed to ship off to my brother. And I have a feeling somebody's interested in all that stuff down there. Come on. You're not going to eat that. Come on, you got to go. You got to go. I'm not going to go. All right, here's the treat. Sit. Sit. There you go. Oh, you won't eat it? There you go. Let's see what we got here. Mustang cards. All right, let me go find some Mustang cards. And we bought this with all that other Mustang stuff, and I think we've broken even at this point already. So we still got a bunch left. And let's see if the extra pins are with the other. There's pins we're selling separately somewhere. Probably in here. And then there's pins that we're selling with these cards. And they're going for $15 plus shipping. That one was not in the wrapper. I think we did a listing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one's not in the wrapper. So there you go, $15 plus shipping for those cards right there. And Donald picked up one of our 50/50 charity auctions. That one did not come with one of those ornaments, just one of these, I believe. Let me double check just to make sure. Yep. So that's the Animan Christmas ornament. Of course, it comes with this stuff right here. Donald, thank you for your contribution. $17 right here is going to be donated to St. Jude. So we appreciate that. And there's one more sticker I gotta put over here. Of course, I always throw in the obligatory My Reseller Genie right there. 15% off first month. Start the new year right. Sold a pair of shoes, and I don't sell very many because I haven't been listed many. I've tried to pick up only shoes that are $50 and above, and you know how few shoes those are, especially when you don't know anything like me. But we still have a few left. Sold some Nike Air Maxes. I think these are them right here. Picked them up for a couple of bucks is all. I like selling kids shoes. Super easy, 8x6x4 box. Sometimes the 6x4x4 box will do the trick. Sold them for $16.14 plus shipping. It's about a $10 profit. I was shocked when I saw this sale come across. Oakley shirts. I don't know. I was having a bad day, I guess. There wasn't much to find, and somebody had a ton of XL Oakley shirts. And I should have lotted them all up and sold them together, but I was dumb, and I listed them all separately for like $15 a piece plus shipping. 2 years later, it sold for $11 plus shipping. This one went to Darlene. She says, thanks for another great find. This will fit my son, Jared, just perfect. We were finally able to put up our last purchase, the Peanuts Gang window clings, with my granddaughter, Jade. She loves them. Thanks for your continued great content. Merry Christmas to you and yours and fellow Commonwealth Picker Flipper watchers. God bless. We appreciate it, and I hope Jared likes it, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas. So like I said, there has not been any of those just $100 sales, although tomorrow I got a couple cool ones I can't wait to show you. And golf club head covers sold. I sold a few last week. Let me find this one. It was actually, after I dug, it was right on top the whole time. Let me put this back up. Look at all these incoming packages, y'all. If you sent me something, or some of those I actually bought over on Dibdit, because there's some good deals. Plus, I bought Christmas gifts from viewers as well that I'm hopefully going to put together in that package when I send it to my brother, because I've got some cool stuff. Hopefully, he's not watching. He loves old wrestling stuff like me, and he loves golf too. Hanma? I had never heard of that one before, but this is apparently a good one. $24 for that head cover right there. And I still do free shipping on head covers. Almost everything I do now at this point, maybe 5% is calculated. 90% is going to be a flat rate shipping price. I've loved it. I think it's done wonders for our store. But we still have a few things that are free shipping. This right here, look, we finally sold one of the weed ones. The Cannabis Damn It dolls. We have 7 of these. These go for decent money. This one went for $25. Can't see his face on here, but $25. That's not bad at all, considering we paid less than $1 for them. I didn't think these would go to viewers, but apparently I was wrong, David. I'm a viewer and love the content. The side hustle seller. Almost sold out in the 4th quarter and having issues to find more to flip. Well, there you go. I guess you'd give them an A right there. I've given the little hint. Some of those. Right now, even on Whatnot, you can find some good stuff if you find the right shows and buy in bulk. You can source over there right now. I've been sourcing a little bit on Dibdit.com as well. And of course, all the online auction stuff. And everybody else, tell him below where you're sourcing right now if you need it. I don't need it. I got a whole shed full of stuff, so I can't wait to clear out as much as possible. We're going to be doing some whatnot shows with some stuff that's a little higher end that I typically wouldn't. That could sell on eBay, but my goal, well, we'll talk about this in the New Year's resolution video. I just made a mistake I have to correct. But first, seems like we've been selling a jack every single day lately. It's crazy. And we might have run out by now. There might be one left. This jack sold for 40 bucks, just like all the rest. Don't you want to sit there, bud? There you go. Here, put your hands this way. 40 bucks for making about $17 to $19 profit on those. I said I had been doing some sourcing over on dibdit.com, but I haven't been. I've been doing it really on District, and I've been doing it mostly in the one-stop shop over there because they run auctions all the time. And those are where you can find the deals. And we are going to run one on dibdit.com all day Thursday the 21st. I think that's right, which should be coming up here in a couple days. These videos are all kind of running together for me because we're doing so much. We're doing a sale a video every single day, and I'm hopefully going to build it up a little bit where I can take a week off right at Christmas time and still have a few videos, just space them out a little bit. So go check it out, go try it out, see if you can find a couple of deals over there. Sold another item to a viewer and a Garrity pin. I think 4 of our 17 sales today. 18 sales? Something like that. So 18 sales. Bunch of viewers, so thank you. Little Garrity pin, and these are going for $5.99 plus shipping. This one went to Gavin. Hi Kevin, big fan of your videos. I'm happy to finally buy an item from you. Hope you and your family have a great Christmas and New Year. Gavin, thank you. Hey, you still have enough time out there, by the way, for all you eBay sellers. If you're giving away gift cards, I'll just say it 1 or 2 more times here before it's too late, and you don't really care what the gift card is, you know what I'm talking about. Those people are just like, you got to get them something, but, you know, they're not like close family or anything. So you pick up a gift card and give it to them. Give out an eBay gift card. You know, the New Year's coming, Q4 is ending, and it's, you know, I've always found January is not a terrible month to sell. Let me know what you think, but, you know, it would be nice if a whole ton of people, I mean, there's tens of thousands of people who watch this stuff, which blows my mind every day. But, you know, if, I don't know, a couple thousand people did that, that's a little bit extra money and maybe some new buyers to help us all out in the new year. Sold a DVD VCR combo. This is an Emerson. It's not even a great model. Emersons aren't always the best anyways. I'm running out of space here, especially with one hand. This one sold for like $53 plus shipping. And it had the remote, and I always buy these AV cables whenever I see them for like 50 cents or a quarter, and I always buy the blank VHS tapes. It really helps them sell. I put that like this and put the remote up there and show the AV cable and put them all together, and I think it helps me sell them. I think I saw Pete Craigslist Hunter do that years ago, just say, hey, add a little extra, stand out and throw these in, and you can make the sale quicker. And sure enough, these things fly off the shelves for me. VCRs and DVD VCR combos still sell. Now, I paid $5 for that one. I think I was with Jimmy Old School Flips when I picked that one up at a sale. And I understand people who don't want to do it because there is a failure rate of these. And I've talked about that before. And at one point, I had like 10 stacked up, and I tested them all, and like 2 of them didn't work. I'm like, ugh, I don't know if I want to keep doing this, but man, every time I list them, they sell like that. So the total time in testing them, staging them, pictures, listing, and shipping them, I'm pretty fast at shipping those. I've probably sold 300-400 DVD VCR combos. It doesn't take that long to package those up after you've done it that many times. And I remember a couple years ago, a lot of people said, oh, I'm not going to sell these anymore. And I started to smile. I'm like, sweet. And sure enough, they keep selling for me. It's crazy. They don't make them anymore. And I don't, you know, they might someday again, like they started to do with record players. But they don't make them anymore. I highly doubt they ever will again. And the failure rate is actually going to help drive the price of these things up, in my opinion, over the years, because there's going to be fewer and fewer out there that do work, and you should be able to get a premium, and they're still selling quick, so I'm going to keep selling them. All right, Turner's got some Commonwealth comedy. What do you got, bud?
Why does Santa Claus go through his chimney?
Why?
Because it suits him.
Very good, bud. You'll notice that Juan is usually right on my heels when I come in and out. He comes out with me, but he knew. He just sensed it right here. He sensed Michael Vick's jersey sold, and I think this is the last one, so you won't have to be afraid anymore. At any rate, that one sold for $45. Was that free shipping? Yep, that one was free shipping. So, last Michael Vick, headed out of here. All right, y'all, it's getting busy in here. animals and Courage Mama and all the shipping going on. Reagan's got to thank two folks. She got to and the monkey. Reagan does not like this monkey.
It's so bad.
All right, who do you want to thank?
Miguel got an Animal Man and Dawn got an ornament.
Yeah, what'd you get, huh? Are you gonna make the
He
ornaments?
was loving
ever?
all over the clipboard.
So I don't know if we're gonna get these ornaments gone, but there's
Yeah.
still a few available over there. CommonwealthPicker.com. Look at you. All right, hey, look, Reagan. Somebody sent you. Josh sent you. This is Chinzer eBay. Merry Christmas. And he was nice enough. Look, he blows glass, and he sent you a bunch of blown glass. Maybe we can use these for some special ones next year. What do you think of that? Yeah, yeah, it's very good.
That's crazy that people can do that. Like, that's how those things are made.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
That's so cool. Thank
How
you.
did you learn how to do
Like,
that?
yeah, how do you...
Very cool. Oh, hey, I meant to tell you. I forgot to do this earlier. Joel over there at American Bubble Boy, my go-to tape, has tape dispensers. There you go.
Oh.
Go Commonwealth, 5% off. Anyway, thank you, Reagan.
Bye, and don't forget to get your sticker at CommonwealthPicker.com.
Hey, y'all, I have tried not to plug Divd too much because it is not for everybody, but I just wanted to mention again that we are having a live event. Dave's going to kick it off at 11 a.m. on the 21st. It's a Thursday, I think. And then we're going to have a series of sellers every half an hour. And hopefully there's some good deals over there. I'm planning on going live too if I can figure it out over there. I'm not sure I can or not, but we'll give it a go. It is a fun place because you get to interact with so many people. I've been chatting with a bunch of people in the threads. It's just as much of a Facebook group as a Discord as it is a selling site. It's really been a lot of fun. Come and join us over there. I think through Christmas, I think they said you can still get, if you use code Commonwealth or any other code for any seller over there, you can get $10 off a purchase. So anyway, I'd love to see some of y'all over there. And if not, I understand it's the holiday season. I hope you guys are enjoying some family like I know we will. Speaking of family, I got to get somebody here to help me ship all this stuff. Thank y'all for joining us, and I can't wait to see you next time.